All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash, and double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. All right, first off, I want to say Shalom to the ones that push this word out in truth and in sincerity, which are the apostles and elders on down to the brothers. And Shalom to the ones that endure this faith until the very end, until the time of Jacob's troubles, which are again the apostles and elders on down to the brothers and a few sisters. All right, so Shalom. So I wanted to do this quick video pretty much based on, something that we all been, talking about or even noticing is that every time that you other camps, man, especially you other camps, because, you got scoffers in the world that go against us, obviously. You got other, religions that go against us, especially them Christians, and, we go against them, right? And they be coming out with a dumb, ideas, I guess. But these other camps, man, one thing that we've noticed about y'all is that y'all be the main ones who come after us, talking about we teach to rape little girls and shit like that, right? Number one, if we was doing that, why are we not in jail? That's first, right? But one thing we've noticed with you other camps, man, y'all are hypocrites, right? As throughout the Bible, it talks about. Right? Because y'all other camps, man, a lot of y'all are those same wicked scribes and Pharisees back. And what did Yahweh Shai call them? Hypocrites. And the worst thing to be called is a hypocrite. Because the main ones, like what recently happened with Al-Azhar, right? The Paganator, Pegatron, right? Y'all was the main ones coming up against us saying that we teach to do all these heinous acts. But yet, you are getting pegged by your wife. Not only that, but you sit in a rocking chair, probably with the pegging tool on it, while you watch your wife get taken by the man that runs the society, right? Because you got a fetish for that. A lot of you other camps out there, y'all have a lot of accusations against us, but yet y'all getting exposed constantly left and right. And a lot of y'all be the ones. A lot of them other camps, they be getting caught up with molesting their own daughter or shit like that. A lot of that information got out there. And what is that showing? Because the Lord is showing separation. And it be you other camps that's coming up against us, but yet y'all getting exposed. So again, how come, there ain't no brothers in GMS up on there? It was an honor serving with you niggas. Right? You still keep it on that tough persona. But yet, y'all getting caught. Left and right. It's always something that is with you other camps, man. Y'all getting caught. So what does that show? Y'all be the main ones that's being demons, right, towards us. But the Lord is exposing you. So this is Matthew 23 and 13. I'm only reading a little bit of this because this goes up to like verse 39. It says, "But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. For ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in." Right? So what is that saying? Woe unto you, wicked scribes and Pharisees, right? Hypocrites. That's what Yahweh Shai was saying, right? This is actually Yahweh Shai speaking. He said, man, woe unto you, wicked scribes and Pharisees, because y'all are hypocrites. Because a lot of them Pharisees, right, them scribes, you had righteous ones and you had wicked ones. And most of them were the wicked ones. They be the main ones talking about the law. They be heavy into the law. And you got a lot of jakes out here that's heavy into the law. But yet, they still going off. Right? Y'all still go against your laws. And not only that, but y'all be doing things far worse. You other camps, man, y'all getting caught with shit. Y'all be the main ones talking about the law. Right? So what did the Lord do with Al-Azhar? Right? He gave him up into vile affections. The very same thing that is written in the scriptures. And yet you had all that shit to say, against GMS. But look at y'all getting caught up. Y'all really are hypocrites. And we can see why Yahweh Shai was calling them hypocrites. So it says, woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, again. But ye devour widows' houses, and for pretense make long prayer. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation. Right? So the things that y'all do, that y'all say that y'all speak against, y'all do it anyway. What is the point in being an Israelite if you got such a hatred for this man that runs this society, but yet y'all still protect his laws, y'all still protect the mark of the beast doctrine, right? Y'all say that it's not a physical mark. Y'all protecting this man. And not only that, but you got a fetish for, the rulers of darkness, literally, I guess, using your wife. While you sitting in a rocket chair in the corner, probably doing three-wheel motion, probably some hydraulic chair, extra kits to it. What is the point in being an Israelite if you're into that? So that means you love Esau, right? You love this man. If especially if you letting him take your wife, whatever sense did that make? But y'all be the main ones that have such a hatred against us when y'all getting exposed. IUIC, they love this man, that's for sure, because they protect that Christ. Y'all try your best. Y'all will do whatever y'all could to stay away from the name Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, especially IUIC, man. Because y'all protect that name Christ like it's behind a gate. All right, y'all are gatekeepers at this point. Y'all being gatekeepers. So, that is a big reason why Yahweh Shai was called them hypocrites. And we can see that because the same wicked scribes and Pharisees are back today. Through what? Reincarnation. Y'all be the same jakes today that talk about the law, the law, the law. Y'all be the main ones broadening your phylacteries. Y'all be the main ones that still get exposed and y'all still going off. So this is Ephesians 5 and 11. It says, have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them, right? So when you go into reprove, that means what? Rebuke. And you other camps, man, we rebuking you. We don't have fellowship with you. And that's why the unity camps don't work, because that's full of shit. Your unity camps never work. You got two different doctrines, probably even 3 to 4 or 5 different doctrines in one camp. That's more confusion than Christianity. Because at least Christians, they got different types of churches. At least they got their different sectors of Christianity. They got Catholics, Protestants, they got all kinds of different, factions of it. Just like y'all do, just like we do. But when y'all have a unity camp, that throws it way off. So what you going to do if one believes in, the physical mark and the others don't, and somebody come up and ask a question? You're supposed to ask, you're supposed to give an answer to their reason of hope. And if you can't give an answer, you're just going to leave them confused, and they're going to really just give up on it. Like, man, these guys don't know what they're talking about. So that's why it says have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, especially if you're doing shit like that. You getting pegged, and you talking shit against the the elders and apostles, right? And then you got these other camps that's talking about his name is Jesus Christ, or call him whatever you want, but they try their best to stay away from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Man, we don't fellowship with you, right? Because that's number one, y'all have the audacity to do such a thing, right? That is worse than just disrespect, right? We can't fellowship with you. That's why we go against you, man. We go, we rebuke you, right? The only type of hopes that we have in you other camps at this point is that y'all either change your ways, which some camps, they already sold out, or that we wake up the hopeful elect out of there, because the elect is, some of the elect might be in those other camps, and most likely are. Because a lot of them, Jake's in these other camps, they can see their bullshit. That's the only type of hopes that we have against you. Right? So it says, but rather reprove them. And when we go into the word reprove, again, that means rebuke. Right? This ain't out of, man, we just hate you niggas. But at this point, it kind of is. Especially if you saying that you could just throw out the name. Yeah, we're going to hate you for that. And we're going to tell you that's off. Because number one, y'all putting out false information. Right? What is Ezekiel 33? 33 and 3. Right? The 3rd chapter and the 33rd chapter. It said what? To wake up, to teach, right? And if they don't want to get it, the blood is on their own hands. If we don't tell them, the blood is on our hands. Right? But the Lord set up watchmen. And what y'all doing, man, y'all is not being watchmen. You definitely cannot be a watchman if, you're buying them pagan kits and making them disappear. So, by the Lord's will, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash, and Shalom.